Hey guys, this is Formuka with the patch 8.9 open-top German tank destroyer preview. This time it is the Tier 5 Panzer self-propelled gun carriage force C. It doesn't have any funny names like the Stuhlmiller or Nashorn. It's just this awkward German classification. But it looks hilarious. We will talk about why and why it might have been much better when we get past the stats, because let's get the boring stuff out of the way first. So first, the hit points, 350, pretty standard, the same as Su-85. The power to weight ratio, on the other hand, on this fairly lightweight tank destroyer is not that bad. It can do 60 and it can shift pretty fast. So with 48 traverse speed, this is a highly maneuverable and quick tank destroyer. And it needs this traverse speed because the gun traverse is almost non-existent. It's like this. You can move it only a little bit. I think maybe it feels like it's worse than on the Stuhlmiller. But yeah, you will see in the game. And the speed is the same for all of these guys, I think. 26 degrees per second, but thanks to the narrow gun arc, you will not really feel this. The view range is pretty good, 380, nothing like the atrocious view range of the Su-85, for example. The signal range is pretty standard at Tier 5. Pretty good actually at Tier 5. Of course, except for the Americans. Now, the armor, of course, it's a wet paper. There's nothing protecting you. You are basically open, and any artillery shell will kill you in one hit. So just count on that. And don't count on your armor. Speaking of armor, this is kind of a fallacy, I think. Because if you search for this tank destroyer and see some of the pictures, you will see that these shields all around, and that's why this looks so stupid, should be folded down. As you can see, this should, I think, rest on the tracks, and this should provide a platform for the crew. Even this back side should be folded down, and the gun should swivel 360 degrees all around, as at least judging by the pictures I've seen. They have put this, at least this little bit down, but still the gun depression isn't nearly as good as these guys. Now that we have this out of the way, let's talk about the guns. It is again two fairly, well, at Tier 5 these are not bad guns actually, so you will not suffer like on the Stuhlmiller through the grind. But I think we should focus on this one because these are mostly like straight upgrades. So you will take a look at this great gun. At Tier 5, it is an 88 caliber gun, 8 rounds per minute, which is pretty fast firing gun. 194 millimeters of penetration. This is just outrageous. And 240 damage. I think this gun is better than what, for example, Hellcat has. It's better than what you will get on T25/2. And I think it's, well, at least the penetration is better than anything I've seen in Russian, or maybe the American non-threaded tank destroyer can compete it at Tier 7. This is great gun, and just look at this accuracy, this is fantastic. But, there is the big but. The aiming time, 2.3, normally it's not that bad. But normally it's on a turreted tank, or a tank destroyer with at least semi-decent gun traverse, but it's not the case. You just look at this. You can even see it, that you can't really move this gun around at all. And I think, I'm not sure if it was even like in the war possible to shoot this gun when everything was enclosed, because these are the seats, and if you move it to the side, like, they would be banging their heads, and I don't think they would even be able to squeeze under this. So only this shield should be out, just like on this guy. See? With just these all around. But I don't think the engine of World of Tanks is like enables this kind, like unfolding these every time you want to like set up a camp spot. I think it would be really cool. I hope we can see something like this, for example, in the War Thunder, but we can only hope. So, we have seen all about the gun. This is fantastic gun. At tier 5, this is like, you will penetrate everything from any angle, basically, without any problems. And I think the most insane thing about it is the rate of fire. This is like this combination of everything, slightly except the aiming time. It's just brutal. You will brutalize your enemies. Now, of course, it is a pretty, like, how would you fit all of these guys inside with these up? I'm pretty sure the crew was carried in a separate vehicle and then put on top of this tank destroyer when it unfolded all of these panels. This is 6 guys, and I'm training, of course, all of them in camo, because camo is your armor. You have no other armor whatsoever. The modules I've set up, there's just like with all these other guys, if you don't trust your teammates, you can switch either of these for binocs, or rather with on this the coated optics. But I've it set up like this and basically just count on having good guys on my team. It doesn't happen all that much, but if it does, it really helps both of these to put even more hurt than you already dish out from this gun. So I'm really excited about this one. I like fast and agile tank destroyers. I like them with a little bit more gun traverse, but that's like the only thing apart from the armor that spoils this tank destroyer. So let's take a look at one of the games I had. And it is a great game, and a little bit more action than... It's not as boring like these two semi-slow tank destroyers. You can move around a little bit. So here's the game in the self-propelled gun carriage for Sea Panzer. And as I promised, this will be a little bit more fun, at least by the end. So I like, when I'm in my tank destroyer, I like to go up this hill to cover basically this whole part of the map from some aggressive mediums or lights, like sneaking around through this, because it's a shorter route than going all the way around. Sometimes they are trying to spot. And I like to get up here and either hide behind the rock or in one of these bushes. But you can see the gun depression isn't really good on this tank destroyer, unlike the others, unlike these the Nashorn and the Sture Emil. So I have to move a little bit more further to the front. But if they are over on or up here or on the back side, you can't really like see them. See? These guys, I'm looking their way, but I can't see them, so I will be forced to move a little bit to the front. That's what I mostly do. There's a lot of bushes down there if you go down this path where you can hide, and there is that this island is full of bushes and trees where you can hide pretty well as well, especially if you hide in the water. They are really hard pressed to hit you. Okay. So this is our almost first customer. I think I will hit him at least once. There he is. But then he disappears. But this is just a standard start. He's trying to poke from up there and he's being shot at by the guys in the town and by me. I've had some pretty frustrating missed shots around. Also that the replay kind of is bugging out. I've tried it several times, but it just doesn't show you the outline of the tank. Which makes it kind of boring. Can't really see the outline, but at least you can see the green marker. Sometimes it pops up, but most of the time it just doesn't. And as we are shooting through these bushes and trees, you can't really see them. They are still up there. Not sure why, but we can eventually punish them for that. See, this is the limit basically of the gun traverse. Yeah, you can't move. Oh, and it's like as far as I can shoot basically effectively. So I'm trying to poke around this corner, but you can't really hit guys up there from this position. They destroyed everyone, almost everyone, except for that light tank, but I decided to kill this guy, destroy a mill, and now it's getting a little bit dicey, so I'm backing off. I was expecting that medium to go after me, but he did not. We are winning. We've pushed past the top, the heavy line, up here, but this all, like, almost every time it causes problems, because they have tank destroyers positioned all around here, as you can see. This isn't a tank destroyer, but it may as well be. It's light. It's a light. See, and there's one of them. I think I will hit it. So you can see there was no splash, like of the dirt. So I think I've hit that guy at least once. And now I'm being shot at by my colleague in the same weird tank destroyer. But I think he scared me off, but I've scared him as well. So he just started moving around, and I just put him out of his misery. Now, it's, well, you will see this Churchill gun carriage is running away. That guy just killed that only thing that was up there, protecting that flank. So I'm moving up. He's one shot. So I will just stay here, wait for him to pop up from the bushes, and kill him. And now let's just turn around, because well, there was a friend of his up there as well. I don't want to get caught where I was spotted, so I'll move all the way here. And there, Hellcat. He is one kill. There's another, and he had just killed these two guys, like in the span of his reload. So I kinda got pissed off, but I think I've now noticed the medium behind me, yeah. And he's not one shot for me. And there's the Hellcat again. But someone killed him, the Tiger. Almost from their base. Tiger is pretty good. There. He can see me. He's trying to poke out. I can shoot him. As I move a little bit, he misses. He thinks he has faster reload, but he's wrong. There is the new, well, the only Japanese tank, which I sadly didn't receive. Like, everyone is talking about, like, it's in your garage when you, like, do some battles. But I've done a lot of them, and it's still not there, so I can't preview it for you guys. I'm not sure if I can even like it. No, this is the fun part. He just committed suicide. He dropped from top of the hill. See, I was laughing. You've seen the cursor jumping up and down. I was laughing so hard. It must have been a really long fall to like take the whole 224 hit points off of him. I was really laughing, even more than now. So I hope you like this. I liked it a lot. Like, most of the games I had in this tank weren't as funny as this. I will put the ending results in the description, the pictures, so you can see them. I've got like the master badge. I'm not sure. Like, the competition is really low on the test server, of course. Like, few thousand people there, not millions. But I felt very well, and I think I was the top player again, and I've got one medal I don't think I've got before. I'm not sure how is it possible. I think it was one for killing 3 other tank destroyers. So you will see that in the description down below, so check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Cover your flanks and see you next time.